Hello everyone, welcome to my website. So this is the TP number 2. Here we can see the navigation bar with links to key management sections. So this is the client management page. This part allows you input and manage details about your client. You can add a new client by filling in the required fields such as client ID, last name, first name, address, email and phone. So we try. After you fill out the form and click Save, the client's information will be stored. And you will be able to see it listed on this page. You can also update any client's information as needed by click on Update. And you can delete the client's information. Next, we have the product management. Here you can manage the products available for sale. Just like with clients, you can add a new product by entering their details, such as product ID, product name, description, unit price, and inventory. So we try. Once added, these details are saved and you will be able to view. You can update the product by click on this button. And you can delete the product information. Now, let's move on the invoice management page. So this part helps you manage invoices. When creating a new invoice, you need to add the invoice ID, the date, total, and client ID. Once the invoice is ready, you can save it. You will also have the option to update or delete invoices as needed. Let me update invoice. So it's changed, and you can delete it. Finally, we have the invoice detail management page. So this page allows you to enter and manage the details for each product in an invoice. You can input details such as detail ID, invoice ID, product ID, quantity, and unit price. We try. When you save the invoice details, you can update or delete any details. So we update. So we change, and you can delete. Now let's go to the code. So this is the client class. The client class is designed to manage client information, including their ID. The class has constructor that allows initializing these properties when creating a new client object, with default null values if no data is provided. The save client data method saves the client's data to a file called client.txt. This is the product class. The product class represents a product with details such as ID, name, description, price, and inventory. This is the constructor method. It is automatically invoked when an object of the class is created, and it used to initialize the properties of the object with specific values. The save product data method appends the product's data to a file called product.txt. This is the invoice class. The invoice class defines a structure for managing invoice data, including properties such as invoice ID, invoice data, total, and ID client. It includes a constructor that initializes this property when an object of the class is created. Additionally, the class has a save invoice data with method that appends the invoice's data to a text file called invoice.txt. Finally, this is the invoice detail class. The invoice detail class represents the details of an individual item in invoice, including properties such as detail ID, invoice ID, product ID, number of item, and unit price. The class has a constructor that initializes these properties when an object is created. The class also includes save invoice data method, which appends the invoice detail data to a text file called invoice_detail.txt. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Thank you.